I'm Liz Wassel. I'm the volunteer coordinator here at Sojourner House for 12 years.
I'm Dolores Mitchell. I'm the program manager here at Sojourner House. My journey started in 1997.
So my name is Tracy White, and I am an RSS at Sojourner House. I've been here for 6 years, but I was a client. So in 1995, I came to Sojourner House. So I've been clean for almost 26 years.
The fact that Sojourner House still exists 30 years later, and not just exists, but thriving and expanding their reach, and Mom's House and the programming for the children. But Sojourner House has been able to do that. And it wasn't because of me. And it wasn't because of one individual. It was because the model was true, and the commitment of funders, supporters, alumni, right? Staff, board members, all of us together believing in this mission. Really, it's amazing.
My experience was in child development, but my degree was in business. I started September 29th, 2008. And then that following May, I got the other position of volunteer coordinator. So I did both. Every volunteer has a talent, and they may not realize the talent they have, but sometimes it's just sitting on the floor reading a story to a child and going one-on-one. Or as Kathy, when a mom says, I really have a hard time reading, Miss Liz. And then I say, well, I have somebody that can help you. I had the privilege to work with Kathy Hendrickson for 8 out of the 12 years. She was the most calm, considerate, compassionate person I have ever worked with. When she believes in something, she's all in. And Kathy was all in for Sojourner House. Her heart was open to all of us here. And she was a donor of her time, gave gifts to the families, and donated monetarily throughout her time with us. But then after she passed, she had her family have donations made to us in her memory.
And one of the things that I also remember when I was in here, we used to have volunteers that would come in. There was a lady that came when I was getting ready to move out, and she took me shopping. I don't remember her name, but she came and got me, and she took me shopping so I could get stuff for my house, for my apartment when I was getting ready to move. That was something that made me want to continue on my journey, because somebody cared enough about me, and that stuck with me to this day.
The fact that, our mission statement is we're faith-based, providing faith-based compassionate services. And that's been my desire, to work with women to help them see there's so much more to you than your addiction. Your addiction does not define who you are. I don't care what you've done. I don't care where you've been. It's about where you can go. And them having that kind of faith in themselves to do something different.
Really proud of Sojourner House. I really think it's grown. I really think it's one of the leaders in the community in this type of service. It came about from my point, by accident, but from the Neighborhoods Association by design. And I think one of the things we need to continue working with, I saw the gardens they put in. That was not there when I was there. And that's astonishing. It's a resource for the neighborhood. It's teaching the youngsters nice things, a beautiful, tranquil spot. So that instead of saying, well, there's Sojourner House in the community, to think about the partnerships. And I think Sojourner House has really led the way of doing that.
I see myself in them every day. And that's another reason why I feel like I need to be here, because it reminds me of where I came from. And it reminds me that on any given day, one bad decision, I could be right back in apartment 9. Sojourner House has been an important part of my life because it taught me how to be free. To be a resident and an employee at Sojourner House, it means a whole lot to me. It's a holistic approach. It's mental, spiritual, physical, So you have to be able to deal with each aspect of the person, and every person is different. So that was what I liked about Sojourner House and why it's different from any other program that the women and children can go to. Sojourner House gave me my life back. I didn't have a choice but to come back here and give back what was so freely given to me.
That's an amazing job. It's an amazing place to work. It's an amazing place to be. And I don't miss it all. Every bit of it.